Hello, good evening. My mind has gone blank. That happens sometimes. Yeah, no, it's a few things I was just going to chat about tonight. Spotted a few things in the news, and uh, firstly, I was talking a little while back about the Darrell Brooks trial. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's the guy in America who plowed this big red SUV Ford vehicle through a load of people at a Christmas parade. He's on trial. And I was saying before about how the fact that the judge has allowed him to represent himself, and I was sort of saying that I think the judge should have ruled him incompetent. Actually, when it came down to the trial, it's ongoing at the moment. When the jury was actually in the room and he was in there, he was actually being a lot less disruptive and is actually trying to do the job of a lawyer. I mean, he's floundering because he doesn't understand some of the basic principles, but he is trying and he's not really interrupting too much, and he's kind of behaving in a way that he's been allowed to stay in the same courtroom. Now he might think that's a good thing for himself, but that's actually not a good thing because what the judge is doing on the record, particularly once the jury's gone, is outlining, sort of recapping about the day and the fact that he's made intelligent, sort of. He's been able to converse correctly, ask relevant questions, this, that, and the other, and she's setting the record to basically scupper any chance he might have of appealing. I mean, I don't personally think he's got a chance of appealing anyway. He'll try. Sorry, excuse me. I just need to clear my throat 1 second. Oh, hi. Good evening, Ragnar. How you doing? Nice to see you in the chat there. Um, yes, I think I need to learn how to use Stream. Is it StreamYard or Streamlabs? I think it's StreamYard you guys use for streaming. Because I would love to jump on and have a chat with you guys sometime when you're doing a stream. That would be great. I don't know how it all works, but I guess I've got a webcam and a computer, so I should be able to figure it out. Um, but yeah, let's see. You've put evening DanceBiker dance HOIT 07 brother. I don't know what that means because I'm a bit of a boomer. HOIT how? No, yep. I presume it's just some kind of greeting or something. Um, By the way, you'll probably be hearing me with about a 10-second delay or so. So, yeah, if you want to say anything to me at all, we'll have a little chat just like this. But yeah, hopefully one day we'll be able to chat face to face or screen to screen, so to speak. StreamYard, it's simple. You got a Google account? Yeah, because my YouTube, obviously, it's all linked. So yeah, I've got a Google account, so that's cool. Nice one. Yeah, I will check that out when I can. I think your next stream is at 6:30 on Sunday. I don't think I'm available then. We have a father-in-law around from old folks' home and stuff like that. So, but I'm sure at some point there'll be a chance where we can have a chat on stream, and that'd be great because yeah, we've probably got some kind of similar views on some things. Like for example, I think that the kind of the current open borders, let everybody in kind of strategy of immigration isn't the best, and um, yeah, I'll just see Ragnar saying that he's got the Four Horsemen stream on Sunday, so he's going to be doing that. People check him out. Him and his friends they do a stream, and they're going to be streaming on Sunday, I believe, at 6:30 p.m. UK time. Um, so because I have derailed myself again, what else are I talking about? Oh yeah, the Darrell Brooks trial guy. I think what the judge is very cleverly doing is commending him at the end of each day and sort of recapping what he's done and basically setting the record to say that he has been competent, he hasn't been stripped of any of his rights to represent himself, he hasn't been removed from the courtroom, and so basically when he's found ultimately guilty, I believe, I'd be very surprised if they find him not guilty. I mean, there's so much evidence of him plowing through everybody. Um, but yeah, he thinks he'll have a chance of appeal, but really he's kind of putting rope for himself in terms of an appeal. I think there's only about 5% is it of appeals are ever successful, and this guy's just there's so much evidence of him just driving through everybody. I really don't know what his strategy is going to be. It'll be interesting to see when he gets to put on his defense, particularly final closing argument, what he's going to say for himself, as what he's going to try and sort of how he's going to defend the fact that he drove through so many people. And if it was just a one-off little clip, you know, or a short period, he could sort of try and explain it away. He was having a heart issue. He was had pedal confusion, or it was out of control, or anything. But he like just was going through people, sometimes slowing down, sometimes speeding up. swerving towards people. It went on for ages. I mean, he hit so many people. It just can't really be explained away other than the fact that he was purposefully trying to hit people. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye on that case. What was the... So yeah, I'll just bring up some of the new stuff I thought was interesting. Well, I'll just say first of all, actually, I did actually cancel my PayPal account. Allegedly they rescinded on that whole thing of being able to fine you $2,500 just for wrong think or wrong speak. If they deem that you're spreading misinformation. And I thought it doesn't matter if they've pulled it back. They've shown their hand there and the mask has slipped. So cancelled the PayPal account. Thankfully, wasn't really linked to too many things I was paying for. I think if I want to use Uber again, I've only used it about 5 times in my life, but if I want to use that again, I'll just have to use a different card or something, just not PayPal. And this was the annoying thing. Tesco Mobile sent me a thing saying my thing had been disconnected for that, and I thought, oh, that's my daughter's phone. I pay monthly for my daughter's phone. I better sort that out. So I went through a load of faff and hassle to get logged back in, because, forget passwords and all that nonsense. Eventually get back into Tesco Mobile, and it turns out they've already got the sort code and account number for direct debit anyway. So it's not even going through PayPal, or not anymore. I don't know. So yeah, I don't need PayPal. I'd rather not have somebody who's going to try and bankrupt me for the wrong thing at some point in the future. So yeah, that's them yeeted. And the next thing I saw was Netflix apparently are going to start launching a £4.99 package for with adverts. So for people who maybe trying to watch the spending, can have a cheaper version that will have adverts, but apparently it'll be a bit limited in scope. It might have some of the stuff because of license agreements might not be on there. So yeah, I don't know. That's one I could maybe consider in the future if I need to just watch the pennies a little bit. But I don't know. I suppose at least they're trying to diversify, because they had a lot of people. Obviously, with the cost of everything going through the roof, a lot of people have just gone, that's it, no more Netflix. It's an easy way to save £7 a month or whatever they're paying. So I think Netflix is probably panicking a little bit from some of the amount of people that have just sort of got rid of them lately, and they're trying to sort of claw some people back with a $4.99 thing. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. It's always an option. If things ever got really tight, I would just have to axe it, but just get rid of it. But it is useful having kids for entertainment and stuff. There are some things that I personally could live without, but I mean, I get maybe about 1 hour of the TV a week because I'm usually so busy doing other stuff. The kids are watching things, but I tend to record the Formula One and watch that on a night on a Sunday, and that's about it. Apart from that, the wife or the kids are using the telly. So yeah, it's but it's it's useful for children for entertainment. Next thing I saw, this caught my eye because I do like inventions and technology. Robot boot takes the weight off for elderly people who struggle to walk. So this sounds great. Looks a bit like the RoboCop one, doesn't it? Really, it's just a sort of a skeletal version of the RoboCop legs. But the boot features a motor that works with calf muscles to give the wearer extra push with every step. So I think this was saying there was a percentage somewhere, unless I've missed it. I guess it helps you walk a bit faster, a bit easier, less energy. So that's cool. But my mind instantly goes to the whole idea of malfunctioning ones. These poor old people getting jolted around and sort of jogging off into the distance, a bit like Wallace and Gromit with the wrong trousers, where he can't control it. That's the way my mind works. Okay, Ragnar, thanks. He says be right back. He's got a phone call. It's nice that you're watching anyway. I don't really, at this stage, I don't really get many people coming to watch the live streams, and I mean, hopefully in the future, the channel might grow and people might interact a bit more. So it's nice to have somebody in. The other thing was, where is it now? Artemis. Remember, I was waiting for this moon mission. They're calling it doomed now. NASA's doomed Artemis moon mission. It could apparently finally take off on November the 14th, maybe, after 3 failed attempts. Or was it 3? I thought it was 2. I must have missed one. Bless it. Every time they try to get it off the ground, something goes wrong. So yeah, so November the 14th apparently might go up there. So I think, is it going to have like a little rover or something? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. Nobody's really said too much about what's on it. Let's have a look. I hear they're just talking about the release date. There's a picture of it. It looks quite impressive. Yep, it's pretty cool. Yeah, oh, here we go. This might tell me what it's going to do. So it's going to obviously get to the moon, orbit around the moon. Orion leaves moon orbit, return for Earth. Oh no, hang on, let's go back. Is it just going to orbit, or is it going to send something down to the surface? It will carry the Orion capsule to space for its 25.5-day journey around the moon, and then the splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so I guess they're not actually landing anything on the moon. I don't know, unless that graphic is not correct, but we'll have a look. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll not hold my breath, but apparently the 14th of November it might actually get off the ground this time. The robot boots caught my eye. I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I wonder if it'll have any other applications as well. But it's good if it can help elderly people be more mobile and to get out and about more than they perhaps could, or to have a bit more energy to get places to get further afield because they've got more energy because it does some of the work for them. Then great, yeah, good invention. I like inventions. I've tried to invent a thing or two myself in the past, not very successfully, but one of them was like a child safety device. In fact, I might do a YouTube short about that one because I put the YouTube video on about it. It's like patent free. I was just trying to share the idea to see if it might save a life. Like this little box device that goes on, the blind cords. All the new ones now. Hang on, let me get rid of this. I'll quickly talk about this, but all the new ones that are installed now, I think by law they have to be tethered to the wall. There's like a little unit on the wall where there's like a circle or something, and the pull cord goes around it, but you can't, so the kid can't accidentally get around the neck and hang them, because sadly little kids and toddlers were getting accidentally caught up in the blind cords, and I mean it's rare, but there's every now and then there's a death from a poor kid getting stuck in one, and then they can't breathe. So I designed like this little box thing that you can clip onto it, and then if there's any pressure from above, a little blade inside cuts the blind cord. So yeah, you'll have a broken blind cord, but it's better than a dead kid. So that was the idea. I'll probably clip a little bit of that video and put it on as a YouTube short just to get it out there. But yeah, it's probably not the best invention, but it's, I don't know, might save a life, so I thought I would invent it. What else? What else is going on? I think those were the main subjects, really. I was just going to talk a little bit about the Darrell Brooks Walkinshaw. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but the trial over in America. That's ongoing. I haven't seen any of it today. I don't know if court was in session, but it's really weird the fact that he's getting to cross-examine the witnesses. But they've been written. I think the state's been very clever and careful in who they've chosen. They've chosen very level-headed people that are able to just answer the questions and not run over there and deck the guy. They could have gone as far as they wanted with it in terms of like people who have actually lost loved ones on the stand, but I think that would be a bit harsh to put them through that again and to be facing the guy not only who did it, but then he gets to ask them questions. No, so I think the state is playing it quite well in terms of doing it right to make sure that this guy gets put in jail forever. That's my prediction on what'll happen there. He'll probably try and appeal, probably try some sovereign citizen nonsense. He's got like no chance. Yeah, when you kill 6 people and injure about 60 or whatever it was, and it's on so many different cameras and it's you banged your rights, then no, you're going to go to jail. Just having a quick scan over the news, but I think that is about it. So I'll just keep this to a quick, short live stream. But if anybody has any questions for me or subjects for a future live stream, just pop it in the comments, and I will catch you all next time. Alright, see you later. Bye.